Sian and tomorrow's show. Come and learn something that you ought to know.
You're watching the Sian and Tomorrow Show.
And we're going to talk about our favorite platform.
Platform shoes.
No.
Soapboxes?
No.
Windows 7.
That's an operating system, and no, Sian.
PlayStation.
I'm going to ignore you now. Like, seriously.
But what are we talking about then?
Community radio.
Oh, like that platform.
Yes, Sian, that platform.
Alright.
The Generation X program is about young women using the community media like femTalk 89 FM.
Our network of community radio producers and broadcasters may go into rural communities to record programs. They may script things at our community media center, and they also run our suitcase radio station, femTalk 89 FM.
All our work contributes to femLINKPACIFIC's other works, particularly policy advocacy.
The Generation X program gives young women the opportunity to find their voice.
It also gives young women the opportunity to learn from the older women, from their experiences shared as personal stories, profiles, or Women Peace Human Security consultations.
These young women go on to work in other places, maybe sometimes from other feminist organizations or completely different work, but some come back to femLINKPACIFIC to be board members, to manage programs regionally and locally, and also to be mentors to the other girls.
This program started with young women from the St. Joseph Secondary School in Suva.
Those girls from St. Joseph demonstrated that young women do pick up the technology a lot quicker, and from a small group in Suva to a regional network of young women producers and broadcasters, the Generation Next project is still going strong.
TSATS presents the voices of these young women.
The main issue that I'm passionate about is on the young women in the rural areas, as there's a lot of unemployment, school dropouts, teenage pregnancies, and mainly not being able to share their views and their opinions.
Issue that I'm most passionate is that single mothers, why I feel sorry for them. Young mothers need support for their family members and need to find work to help them with their kids in future, and they have to settle their time management and decision making.
So I help the women a lot in order for them to speak up and share out their stories about the problems and issues that they face in their daily life, and also for the women to find out ways and solutions to solve that problem.
I'm passionate about connecting the women's issues using the media.
I love working for femLINKPACIFIC because I am passionate about the work which involves women at all levels, especially those at grassroots level. I am most passionate about issues concerning young single mothers and also women who are going through domestic violence. With the use of community radio, I know by the sharing of these women's stories, it's empowerment and also a way of releasing that anger, frustration, and stress.
Being able to help women to talk about their issues and that they are facing without fear, and also to bring information down to them is very important for me. And this allows them with a safe space to be able to talk and to share with other women who comes from surrounding areas of no story of the issues that they are facing in their communities.
I am passionate about empowering political minorities, and this coincides with what femLINKPACIFIC does, empowers rural women, looks at young women and women with disabilities.
The major issue in Lambasa is the lack of communication from rural women, and with community radio, it empowers and encourages women to share the story.
Being vision impaired myself, I feel that femTalk 89 FM gives women with disability a space to talk about the issues and show other people listening to femTalk 89 FM and other policymakers the abilities that women with disability have. And I feel that this is a space where women can come and talk about the issues that they are facing.
The issues that I love to cover is on single and widowed moms, because as a single mom, I love to voice the issues that single and widowed mothers go through every day, and to let the public realize that this is what we face every day, and also to give them a voice to speak.
Issues on women that face young women, especially to take up leadership role in the communities. That's the issue that women faces with men, and we train them on how to we educate them on how to become a leaders of change in their own communities.
Creating awareness on women's rights and being a part of positive change is really what motivates me. However, issues surrounding youth is what I'm most passionate about.
I would like to be the first single mom in my community to raise issues affecting single moms, and I know these changes will definitely take time, but it's time worth waiting for.
The issue that I'm passionate about is figures and money.
One of the issues that I'm passionate about is the proper education of teen mothers, for I believe that this is going to be an opportunity for young women to empower, enable, and educate other young teenage mothers for their right to education.
Through my experience growing up in rural settlement, I've seen, women are not really having access to information. So I think this is one of the main issues that I'm passionate about. My passion and my belief in legal rights by using media as a tool to send up the message, even from my family and even in my community and in the society, for everyone to access to their own rights. I believe that infrastructure is vital when women try to access healthcare and children going to school, and also like me be at work at the same time, and also it saves time and expenses. Thank you.
So they talked a lot about things such as access to legal aid, as well as access to education, and just a basic platform to be able to share their stories. And this is, I guess, what kind of, allows for equality and diversity, not just necessarily when it comes to gender equality and diversity of people with different, gender identities, but it's also about, what you think, how you think, your experiences, so your diversity, and treating everybody equally and giving them that space. So that's what community radio, and in particular the Generation Next program, gives to these young women.
Yes, and I think it's very important having a platform where you freely share your opinion, your issues, whatever your concerns about, and also not just more on issues and concerns, but also your passion, what you feel passionate about and what drives you to do the work that you do. And so I really think that I know for a fact that the community radio is that platform that provides and gives us that space to freely do this.
Particularly if you're very invested in it, and I guess that was the main point, that these young women and older women are so dedicated to communicating their issues, and not just their own issues, but the issues of women in their community, the issue of their community. Because without sharing these issues and without identifying what causes problems in your community, you can't work towards a solution, and you can't work towards having a peaceful community.
And I think that's the beauty of the community radio. It's for the people, in the community, by the people. So it's basically like, for instance, if I would want to share my issue with you or some other young women, normally like the community radio also is mobile, so you could take it out to them. And who knows, other women might hear other women's stories from other places, and then know that they are not alone in whatever situations that they are facing. So it's a fun fact for that.
So thank you very much. This has been the Sian and
Tamara show.
We'll be back with more